Former President Ma Ying-jeou has weighed in on Taiwan's vaccination campaign, and he's scathing. On Facebook, the ex-president blasted the Tsai administration for incompetence and the failure to get enough vaccines, despite a sky-high budget. Experts have stepped out to defend the government. National Taiwan Normal University politics professor Fan Shih-ping said Taiwan's vaccine shortfall traces back to intervention by Beijing.
On social media, former President Ma blasted the government for Taiwan's latest Bloomberg COVID resilience ranking. Ma said that Taiwan's vaccination rate of 8.25% was far below that of other advanced economies. He wrote, "The people of Taiwan aren't getting vaccines. Where did the 34 billion NT vaccine budget go?"
The White House spokesman has publicly stated that it believes Taiwan's vaccine procurement efforts are being intercepted by other countries. Here, other countries refers to China. Let's be honest when comparing ourselves to other countries. For one, there is a global vaccine shortage that's not just affecting Taiwan. Then there is also the issue of Taiwan's biggest enemy. That is, China is always behind us, trying to trip us up. At this point in time, harping on about Taiwan doesn't have vaccines is meaningless, I think.
The expert said that the vaccine shortage was a global issue and not exclusive to Taiwan, adding that the U.S. had noticed foreign obstruction of Taiwan's vaccine procurement. Ma also took issue with Taiwan's domestically developed vaccines. He said that almost half the members of Taiwan's Vaccine Review Committee had been replaced with new members. He denounced fake news that Taiwan's government planned to donate domestic vaccines to foreign countries. He said the misinformation triggered a stock market frenzy and that the Financial Supervisory Commission should launch an investigation into securities fraud.
This procurement was negotiated by the government of Paraguay and the vaccine developer. The government of Taiwan did not intervene and did not offer funds for it. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs had explained as much, but the words were twisted intentionally by some to make the claim that the government was manipulating the stock market. Such claims are not just completely unfounded, they also misinterpret the government's efforts to help Taiwan firms expand into foreign markets. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs finds this regrettable. Be it Medigen Biologics or United Biomedical, the Financial Supervisory Commission or the relevant prosecutorial units have already looked into the issue. During the Ma presidency, Adimune was also developing vaccines, so Ma knows about the difficulties that local firms have in developing vaccines. You yourself have lived through something like this, and now you're making all these groundless accusations that help these rumors grow. It's extremely inappropriate.
Taiwan's quest for vaccines has become increasingly politicized. This development was discussed in an opinion piece by veteran Reuters journalist Phil Smith. Smith says he finds embarrassing the anti-government attacks and criticism coming from opposition parties. He said they've claimed that AstraZeneca vaccines are dangerous, that the government paid too much for vaccines, and that vaccines should have been purchased sooner. He criticized the narratives as being unhelpful, and he said he wondered whether critics could provide any sort of constructive criticism. He said that people who repeated these arguments clearly did not see themselves as part of the democratic process. Instead, he said, their meaningless comments are just attempts to earn political clout.